I'm pretty blunt and like honest.
If Ryan's on stream, I'm starting. No. I'm using like.
Pause is already at the point where she picks her starter, so I'm just getting there.
Oh, I'm using 3 times speed up.
I'm using whatever my speed up is at.
There. Okay. Final edit for my team.
I would like to name my Trico.
Hey, Luke.
What do I name this thing, guys?
I don't know. I'm not even there. I've been waiting.
To be fair, I think the speed up on GBA or VBA / whatever Josh is using is faster than yours.
I also started a save file just so that I could add in the evolution items I'd need, because I'm planning on using Dust Noir, and you can't get a Reaper Cloth until post-game.
Yeah.
Well, you said mine is faster than pauses?
I believe ours, like on the Game Boy emulators, is just naturally.
I mean, I just MGBA lets you choose these.
I will say that VBA I don't think does, or if it does, I have it set very high.
No, VBA does not let you choose.
Yeah, like I have to actually stop holding it sometimes because it goes so fast.
Yeah, MGBA lets you set a specific target times percentage.
Question, I forget this. Do you guys have to battle May right now?
No.
Yes.
Like above.
No. You wait until you get your Pokemon and then you go up.
No, I meant above the town.
Above.
Yes.
Above, yeah.
Oh, I need fucking Pokeballs. I found a Wingull already.
Alright, here is Figleaf uses firefighting types for fucking ever. Starting.
Here's Ryan using vanilla grass types.
I mean, I'm using a...
Still Gen 6.
I'm using
Oh, sorry, that's a lie. I forgot about Figleaf. The Pokemon, not the person. I don't know about you guys, I can never forget about Figleaf.
You are gonna name him Figleaf, right?
We'll see.
What do you mean you'll see?
That's
You're breaking the law.
I might name it Dickleaf.
so mean.
That's just rude on my
Because I'm an asshole. No, it'll probably be Figleaf. I forgot a team around Figleaf currently, though, besides Chatot.
This is also going to be weird, seeing I literally played Emerald like a month ago. Like, what was that, like 2 months ago now? B, what the fuck are you doing?
When did you play Emerald?
We played it.
For our speedrun? Because that was forever ago. Fuck. I'm gonna have to just whip a ball at it if I find it.
Ryan, did you forget that we played Emerald Sea Glass?
Oh, Emerald Sea Glass. I don't count that as Emerald.
I mean,
it literally is Emerald!
It's Emerald Story.
Here's a question real quick. Do I name Wingull Pelagod or just God?
Name it Pelagod.
Pelagod.
Pelagod? Yeah. But it's going to be Pella all lowercase and then God all caps.
Wrestling. God.
That's Pelipper for you, man.
Just name it JBL.
No, that's fucking Incineroar. By the way, when we get to there, you have to name it JBL or Bradshaw. Take your pick.
I'm gonna name it Bradshaw, probably.
I usually name it Bradshaw because it's just so good. It's still JBL, but it's like the better name.
I mean, that's what he was going by before the Wall Street gimmick, right? It was Bradshaw.
Yeah, he was the Texas Roughneck Bradshaw. By the way, just as a quick side note, because I think this is really funny. Celebi modded DMC5 to play it on stream.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One of her mods made the girl who drives your van, Lady, I think her name is, turned her into Futaba.
That's funny.
It's very funny. It's black-haired Futaba from Persona 5.
Yeah, I own all the DMC games. I haven't played any. I've played some of 4. I played 4 back in the day and didn't really understand it.
I'm attempting to grind up Wingle before I go forward because it's a level 2 Wingle.
This is also probably going to be my first run of Gen 3 in a while where I did not use a Gardevoir. Where I'm not planning on using a Gardevoir.
Gardevoir.
And it's funny.
And
it's funny because it's the one time where like it doesn't have fairy and I don't need to worry about random ass fucking poison types like wrecking my shit.
I'll be right back. Riley's in the bathroom.
I'm pretty sure there's sea dots in this fruit.
There should be, yeah. I think they're a rare encounter, though. I think it's like 10%. No, it's 5%.
On Route 103?
Yeah.
I think it's 102.
What route are we on right now? 102. 102, it's a 5% chance.
Hey, look! 5%.
Woohoo!
Now I better catch this because, like, I used by. Okay, we're good. We're good. At some point, I'll like research how to find bullet seed, and then we'll be like, as soon as a seed out has bullet seed, we're good. We never have to worry about its moveset ever again.
By the way, Biggie.
What's up?
I don't know if you know what's going on in AEW right now, but it's kind of funny.
No, I don't.
MJF is trying to get recruited by Bobby Lashley. So, you know Bobby Lashley had the Hurt Business in WWE?
Yeah, he has the Hurt Syndicate, and that's basically him and Shelton Benjamin and MVP as their manager.
Correct. He's trying, MJF is trying to get recruited by them. MVP's on board, Shelton's down because MJF gave them women. And Bobby keeps saying no.
So they're doing the Sami Zayn bloodline gimmick?
Yes, it's really funny. Especially because you would think that if you were trying to like get recruited by somebody, right, you would show them like respect and like use the name they've chosen.
Yeah.
MJF just keeps calling him Bob instead of Bobby.
Yeah.
He goes, Bob, let's talk. You're known for being the Almighty. I'm known for getting what I want. Not that.
Do you remember where Bullet Seed is in this game, Ryan? I remember it's fairly early.
It's right before Rustboro. You might. No, I was gonna say I think you need to get cut, but you don't, because there's just some kid who's like says he's spitting seeds, and you just literally need to talk to him, and he will give you the thing and say, "Oh look, I spit seeds." Ha ha.
Oh, on the route before Rustboro?
Yeah, right after Petalburg Woods.
Right.
So yeah, but this is what I meant by I think ours is faster. Paz and I just did the same cutscene, but she's still in it, and I'm like done. And she started it before me. And I have extra dialogue. Hi, Scott.
Well, to be fair, ours is like much less resource intense, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's part of it. I was just pointing out that, like, pauses is faster. By the way, I have a lot of double battles that you two don't have.
Yeah, Emerald has a lot of double battles.
Because they were like, well, this is the generation we introduced double battles. Let's fucking overload it in this game.
And we didn't really use that mechanic a lot in regular Ruby and Sapphire, so let's just add a whole bunch more in Emerald.
Right, and then I'm just like, alright, I guess I just have to suffer through them. And they're not hard if you keep your best Pokemon up front and they have, like, Surf and or Earthquake. But it is annoying.
Who did I say I was gonna... Oh, God, we talk way too much in this chat.
I agree.
Paz mentioned Maryland earlier today. I haven't heard that fucking name in a decade.
Same, actually?
And I was like, oh yeah, they exist. Yeah, they were a Pokemon YouTuber back in the day.
I met Maryland once.
So my next Pokemon I get is Sableye on Dewford, so I'm good. By the way, well, Paz, do you know who I met once?
Well, you met a couple people. I know you met Shady Penguin once.
That's what I was going to mention.
I said Blaziken, Ludicolo, Skarmory, Slacking, Golem, Heracross, and then I replaced Ludicolo with C-Dot.
And then I said you should replace it with Lilief.
I'm not doing that.
Thank you for Bullet Seed, my friend. I'm going to go teach it to my Trico.
I'm actually, like, super excited to choose a Shiftry.
Shiftry fucking slaps.
Is Sharpedo also part Dark type?
Yes.
Yeah. You are going to have a couple of Dark type overlaps, but like in this game, it's largely not going to matter. Because the fighting type specialist you fight is so early that it literally is like irrelevant.
Yeah, I was just wondering if there's another water type I could choose. I mean, it's fucking Owen.
Milotic, but then you have to fish for it.
Yeah, fuck that. Like getting the Phoebus is one thing, and then evolving it is a complete different other fucking.
Yeah, but I think it changes with Make Evos easier. I don't know how, but I believe it changed it. You can check the thing.
Yeah.
I'm about to do the double battle.
Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. It's not changed.
It didn't?
That's
fucking insanity.
They did not change it.
That is actually.
Well, I guess you could always go into PK Hex and increase the beauty stat to max.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I have heard you can actually do that. That's like actually not heard.
I know, but I'm not doing that for the vanilla run. I draw the line on. I draw the line on hacking in Pokemon or changing them in order to.
You aren't changing any of its stats. You're changing something that doesn't even matter.
Yeah, but normally I would increase that by doing contests, and fuck that.
I mean, suppose, Josh, I'm with you on the limiting how many times we hack things in.
Yeah.
If you actually wanted to use Milotic, I would totally let you do that. And you know me, I bitch at Pause for trying to hack in Pokemon. Alright? I back you on that. It's its beauty. God, that sounds like hell. Is this the Cutter House? Cut my
Well, it's easy to tell which one's the cut house in this gen.
So what, you would just let me, like, catch a Phoebus and then immediately evolve it? Is that the...
Basically, yeah.
Because that's basically what you have to do.
The hard one is going to be finding the Phoebus, then.
Yeah.
That's punishment enough.
Where do you even fish for Phoebus?
A random 5 tiles on a singular route.
Yeah, it's not easy. Again, if you actually wanted to, power to you, I support you in any way I can.
That's why we were like, if you want to use it, just hack in the beauty stat, because that is gonna make it a little less hell for you.
If I legit catch the Phoebus, I'm literally just like catching it and then evolving it in PKX. For the record.
Who else sucks dick? Relicanth.
Oh yeah. They also did not change Relicanth.
Well, no, you don't evolve that. Relicanth just sucks because finding it.
Oh no, they changed Clamperl though. Clamperl turns into Huntail level 30, and then Gorbis by Waterstone.
Damn. You know what's really funny is I forgot that I had ring shoes and I just haven't been using them.
Maybe I'll use like Gengar.
Genki?
I'm thinking I'm like running out of time to really use Gengar.
I mean, you could always use one in X and Y when you can Mega Evolve it.
Yeah, I mean that's not terrible.
So I also want to discuss the Gen 4 thing with us, the Gen 6 thing with us, because it's going to come up eventually too. Are we all technically going to be allowed to use the Lucario?
I will reiterate what I already said. I have no intention of even using it, so
I'm going to use it.
literally does not matter to me because I think it is irrelevant.
If you want to use it, we can both use it. But I want to use it as well.
Okay.
I used it.
That's why I was holding off from
there.
using the Lucario in Gen 4. Otherwise, I would be using that Lucario. But then again, I have Empoleon, and that's a Steel type.
And for the Birch's Gift Pokemon, are we choosing just the one that we're weak to, or the one that we're strong against, or do we have a system for which one we're choosing?
Oh, the Sycamore gift?
I wasn't planning on using one at all.
I might use one, just so I can say I have a Mega on my team, but, like, I don't really know which one. I think it all depends on how the rest of the team shakes out for you. If you have a preference on which one you would like to use, then by all means go for it.
I mean, not Charizard.
See, that's the one I was thinking about using with Charizard.
Yeah, because I already have a fire type. I'm not going to use 2 fire types.
So, I mean, yeah, we could just do the one we're weak to. Go with that. Pause already beat the gym, and I'm struggling.
And you were saying your game was faster.
Well, no, my game is faster. Just because I'm struggling against her does not mean my game's slower. I have the issue of Rock Throw is / Rock Tomb is like one-shotting my team. Stop using fucking that, you coward. Gotcha, bitch.
God, I should just like stop trying to use C-Dot until I get Bullet Seed. I'm trying to use
Yeah, probably.
This is like a fucking exercise in frustration.
But yeah, like I was planning on using Charizard just to have a fucking thing. But the rest of my team in that game is so up in the air because I don't even know.
I lost to the rich boy because he crit my my Torchic to death and then outweighted me by growling and tail whipping every time I used Bide.
I'll be right back again. Fucking Riley.
I didn't realize the rich boy uses a full restore, and is like on route. He's like on Route 104. It was like that's.
Indeed, he does use a full restore. The item we can't even buy until later in the game.
I just thought it was a cute touch.
Oh my
god, B, you're annoying the fucking shit out of me right now, B. He's just playing. I have this Crown Royal bag that has all my D20s in it. And she's just playing with the bag, and I'm like, can you not?
That's cute.
I know, it's annoying when your cats are playing with your shit. Alright, fuck it, we're doing this too. Fuck it. I'm gonna hate myself, but we're doing it. And then I'm gonna catch a Skarmory at some point. I don't even remember where I can get Skarmory.
Goodbye, cute Mudkip.
I'm gonna run out of fucking slots before I even get a water type at this rate.
I feel like I need to repeat this just so Figleaf can hear what I just heard.
What?
Pause, cover your ears.
Okay.
I literally opened TikTok, and this is I'm not even joking you, this is what I heard. Did you know my nickname used to be Toast? Because you just can't take me into bed without me crumbing all over everything.
Okay, that's weird.
Mm-hmm. That's why I made Pause cover her ears.
I don't think that was pause
Is
cover
it
your
safe to
ears.
come back?
Yes.
Yep, you're safe.
Okay.
I don't think that was pause cover your ears worthy, but you know.
But crumbing and coming, you know, I just didn't want Pause to feel uncomfortable because cum.
Yeah, and then you still said it anyway.
Well, the word cum doesn't bother Pause. If I say come here, Pause. Yeah, when I was telling you I wanted you to see what I did in Minecraft, by the way, I have a bad habit of always losing my base because I just like will wander to check stuff out.
Oh, did you pull like a beacon?
No, my solution was making sky bridges to everywhere I want to explore.
That's fair, I guess.
Like if you see it, I've made giant fucking tree houses and deforested so many areas. One of them is a man-made treehouse, but it's fine because the quote-unquote man-made portion of it is just a thing to the ground to give me one actual house on the ground.
Did you see what I was doing?
I didn't really go down to you besides giving you the bed.
I'm just taking that open area that had the cave in it and just making that part of my base.
Oh wait, do you mean like that thing you built above ground that I kind of saw?
No, I was using that so I had an easy way to get from my base to your base.
Okay.
And like I had to close it up eventually, you know, so that because like that's the only really that's like a temporary way for me to close it up until I get a trapdoor.
Okay. By the way, Pause, I got a grow vial now.
Yay!
Or did you use the cut area next to the thing?
No.
Oh, I'm doing it just because I get to.
To confirm if you were right about how they do almost full body shot.
Mm-hmm.
Green screen.
Yeah, I figured.
They have the puppeteers do his arms and legs separately and then green screen it. Yeah.
Can I ask a question about one of you two who knows more about Marvel than me?
Sure.
Is Thunderbolts basically just Marvel's version of the Suicide Squad?
Yes and
Basically.
no.
Yes and no, because it does involve actual heroes, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're
It
not
Doesn't involve
villains.
actual villains.
Yeah, they
They're
are
just
not.
the B-list heroes.
Yeah, they are not. Like one of them is technically a villain in like the loosest sense of the term.
Which one?
She was a villain in one of the movies.
Oh,
but
the
that
Black
was...
Widow replacement?
Yeah,
No.
the Black Widow replace. Yes, the Black Widow.
Oh, I was thinking of Ghost.
No, I was thinking of. Did you watch Hawkeye, the show? Pause.
I know of it. I know that she was the antagonist there because
Yeah,
she
that's what I
had
mean.
incorrect information. But like Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp is also in it. And she was technically the villain of Ant-Man and the Wasp, and now she's in
Yeah.
Thunderbolts as a hero.
Technically in the loosest sense of the term, yeah.
You know, somebody asked me about it because what was it? Zach was doing some game where you have to like predict what movie's gonna be the biggest box office smash.
Yeah.
And he was between that and Superman.
It's Superman.
Oh, Superman.
And he put Superman above it because he has more faith in it. But he's like, Ryan, tell me about Thunderbolts. And I described it literally as, imagine the Suicide Squad, but for Marvel. Word for word, that's what I said.
It kind of is, yeah. Except, like, Bucky is just really popular, but, like, he's not gonna, like...
He's the Winter Soldier.
Yeah. I still haven't seen the Captain America movie, by the way. The new one.
I mean, I heard it was
it's
bad.
not good.
I heard it was bad.
Heath went to go see it day one, and he said it was bad.
I literally heard it saved people's lives because of how bad it was, because there was one theater during a showing where the roof collapsed, but because only 2 people went to see it, they didn't get hurt.
Jesus.
I mean, like, I feel like a lot of people have said that about a lot of the post-Endgame movies, so I honestly don't really pay attention to most people's opinions on Marvel movies anymore.
Yeah, I heard it wasn't that good, but like I also haven't caught up on Marvel yet.
Like, we might be able to go see the Thunderbolts in theaters, but, like, and then I'm like, well, we have to see Captain America first, because, like, what if
Doesn't
it
it
just...
directly tie over?
They usually do, and some, like, they usually don't, like, directly tie over, but, like, there could be, like, something we don't understand because we didn't see it, or, like, a post-credit scene that we don't understand because we didn't see it. Or, like, he could show up and be like, hey, let me spoil the plot of this movie. That's what I'm afraid of.
Also, I want to point out, I just walked through this entire fucking cave and had 0 encounters. And like, this is where I'm looking for encounters, by the way. Like, I'm looking to see if I can get a Sableye down here.
I am just going to be leaning on C-Dot super hard for the rock gym, because, like, it's easier than leveling to Combuskin. Oh, I did also get a slack off, Ryan. No,
So I wouldn't have been able to get up here without the mock bike, and I didn't want to wait for that, so I hacked in the mock bike, got up here, saved the game, quit, hacked out the mock bike, just so I could get up here and get back.
Hey Ryan, pause. That's how you get yourself stuck.
No, it's a sliding thing. I just have to slide back down.
I really hope she gets stuck.
I'm not gonna get stuck.
Hey, Big Leaf.
What's up?
I hope she gets stuck.
You're a dick.
And you're cheating. Yes, I got her. Him, her, whatever. Your name is Ruby, and that's just that. Alright, thanks, buddy. Alright, I'm set to fight Broly.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Both of you are just, like, so fast. Like, I'm not even at Roxanne yet.
I want to point out that, like, I've been doing this and having to go help Riley every 5 seconds because she's a fucking 4-year-old that can't seem to get her shit straight.
Literally.
I say this as she just called me again. Alright, I will be right back after I mop this fucking fisherman. And I want to point out, I had to just run around for 5 minutes to find a damn Sableye. Alright, be right back.
Pause, doesn't Slack Off, like, turn into Vigoroth and then turn into Slacking?
Yes.
So it, like, goes from being absolutely fucking useless to
Good
somewhat okay to absolutely fucking useless again.
Yes, it does.
No, but, like, legit, Slacking's, like, stats are, like, ridiculous. Like, better than some legendaries. Apparently.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look how gorgeous this thing is. Beautiful. I mean, I won't be able to use it during the fight with Brawly, but... I'm just grateful to have it.
For you two real quick.
Hmm?
You two like shit posting, right?
Yeah?
Who doesn't like shitposting, Ryan?
What, Josh?
I said, who doesn't like shitposting?
There you go. I shit posted for you two, only. Also, can we talk about how Paz has a cheat code?
What?
Paz has the actual fucking good experience share. And I don't, so I'm gonna have to work to get my Pokemon leveled.
Look at the babies. Yeah, they're very cute.
luckily for me, Sableye can't actually get touched in this gym, so... While we're talking about cheat codes. Yeah, trust me, this gym is actually a lot easier than I was thinking it was going to be. I have a Wingull that's going to just mop the gym itself. I have Sableye that can't get touched. And I'm battling every trainer at this point just to get Sableye some experience.
You might as well, especially if Sableye can't get touched.
It was also my weakest Pokemon. It was level 10, my other two are 17. Let's see if that holds true, though, with Broly himself. You bulk ups, idiot. So he's bulk up his Machop 17 fucking times.
Jesus Christ.
Well, the best part was, Paz, it couldn't do anything.
So
Like, he keeps putting
Pokemon
Pokemon
over
out
and
there.
over again.
Yeah, like, he keeps putting Pokemon out there, and Sableye is just standing here, not dying. Like, it's fighting Makuhita right now, right? I'm spamming Scratch. Makuhita can't touch me.
It's funny.
It's using Vital Throw, Arm Thrusts, and Reversal. Sableye just still in the gym. That was awesome. Look, I'm gonna say this about Sableye, as it is my favorite Pokemon, so I'm allowed to say this. This Pokemon is dog shit pre the remakes of this game.
Yeah.
Alright? That being said, once you hit the point of, like, Gen 6 remakes, it's great. If you play it in this game, you're going to have the one thing of, if you fight Brawly with it, you will not die. What? What happened?
You're a better door than a window, baby girl.
B. Hi, B. B, are you a good cat? Bigly's like, not right now, she isn't.
Puzzle's still sitting there. Wow.
I just beat the gym.
Yeah, I beat the gym already too.
Woohoo!
The difference between us is I don't have to wait to beat the gym to do Stephen. Because for some reason that's one of the things they changed, is that you have to wait to beat the gym to do Stephen in that game. So I'm over here on Slateport just battling random trainers. I'm gonna struggle on this next gym, by the way, in case you guys were wondering.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. How do you expect me to beat Watson? With Wingull, Grovyle, Sableye, and Minun.
Well, I mean, Grovyle resists.
I mean, my strategy is going to be like, here's my Grovyle. Also, I believe I have the hardest team he's had. Because in this game, he actually has Manectric like he should have. While for you guys, he just has, like, Magneton. I could... Oh, wait. Oh yeah, pause. You also get the whole extra cutscene
Yeah.
for the girl at the contest center and have to do a contest.
I don't have to do a contest. I just have to do the cutscene.
I thought you did.
No, you have to do the contest to get the cosplay Pikachu.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was doing the thing. I thought I was being ignored for a second, and I was like, yep.
You were muted?
No, I was not muted.
Oh, did your microphone unplug?
No, I didn't even.
Hey, pause. We can catch plus one mine on this route, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep running around until I find one then. While also murdering everything that comes my way.
Meanwhile, there's me, who has Poke Radar.
I hate you. Are you doing this before you get your cutscene?
Yes.
Hold on. Hello? Yeah. Alright, wait. I'll be right back.
So you said Nuzleaf doesn't learn a grass type move, pause?
Not a single one.
I bet does Shiftry learn one?
Nope.
No?
Nope. They fixed that in later gens. In Gen 3, not a single one.
Well, it's fine. I have Bullet Seed at least. It'll be fine. I have Bullet Seed. You're like, but Fig Leaf, that's like a really shitty move. And I'm like, yeah, but, you know, we do what we gotta do.
Country girls make do.
Alright. Now I can vent to you two about this for a minute. Let me tell you about my wife.
Oh god.
So earlier, we went out and got all the cat stuff we needed for the cats, right?
Yeah.
And we got the wrong size collars. We bought adult size when we needed kitten.
Yeah.
Laura says to me, "Oh, I'll order same day delivery." I'm like, "Oh, okay, great. Like that's great. They offer that. Cool." She then tells me that they're going to be DoorDashed to us.
Why did she get them through DoorDash?
She DoorDashed them from Leominster.
So she's paying like triple what they're worth.
Probably. And my dad called me because he's like, "Hey, what the fuck is happening? There's a DoorDash for Laura down here."
Yeah.
So I had to go downstairs and verify that A, this is supposed to be happening, and B, it's not sketchy.
Yeah, I mean DoorDash does do deliveries of non-food items.
Yeah, my dad didn't know that. He doesn't use DoorDash at all.
Well, yeah, your dad is the kind of guy to not use DoorDash ever, so I understand.
But of course, it was somebody who didn't really speak English that well. And all the guy kept telling my dad was, "It's a DoorDash." And my dad's going, "Well, what the fuck is it?" So he called me and saying, "You need to get your butt down here right now." So I ran down there like, "What the fuck's happening?" And he goes, "There's a guy." My dad's like, "There's a guy saying he's here with a DoorDash for Laura, but she's not here." And I'm like, "Hold on." I'm like, "I know what this is. It's fine."
Why didn't she just order from Amazon like a normal person? It's not like you're getting
I don't
the.
know.
It's not like you're getting the cats today. Like you didn't need it today.
Right. By the way, Pause, I have not found a single Plusle or Minun.
I keep getting them.
I'm running around on the little bit further up on the route right now because I wasn't finding them below. Oh, there's a Minun. I'm getting Minun, right? That was the plan?
Yes.
So, I was asking about Teen Titans earlier because there's a pair of brothers who have superpowers together, Pause.
Mm-hmm.
Their entire bit is that they have super speed as long as they're touching.
Oh,
And
I
they're-
remember those two.
They're plus and minus. Mas and Menos. So I was going to tell you to name yours Mas, and I'd have Menos. Oh, and their catchphrase was Mas y menos si sombreros.
Okay.
Let me grind up.
Are they Spanish?
They're Peruvian, I believe. So yes.
So yeah.
They're either Guatemalan or Peruvian. It's one of the two. I remember them specifically mentioning it in the show that they're from one of those places, and it's why they don't speak English. And they also repeatedly make the joke that, like, whenever somebody talks to them, they have no idea what they're saying. And they're like, "Yeah, I don't know what you're telling me right now." Also, I'm going to do the Trickmaster house to get some levels on mine on. If you didn't think to do that, Pause, you should.
I'm just trying to get my teammates up to 15 before I do the museum.
15?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm trying to get my team to 20.
Well, technically, I don't even need to get Plusle up to that point. I just needed to get Aeron up to that point.
Yeah, my Minun just died. I'll probably just have to grind Minun up, or I'll just fight May and then use that experience for it. Well, I'll get the rest of them to 20 in the meantime.
Why are there 3 plot-relevant buildings in the city?
Because there are?
I went into the first 2 before the before the correct one.
I literally can't wait to play Oblivion after this. But, Pause, did you dump a bunch of hours in Skyrim when it came out?
No.
Ugh. Do you not like Skyrim, or is it just like... So?
Skyrim came out when I was 11.
That's what he just said, and I said, so?
I was not old enough to play it, and then I got it on Switch, and I was like, "There's too much stuff. I'm overwhelmed."
So in case you need to know, pause, when I was in middle school, also, by the way, too young to play this game, when I was in middle school, I played the fuck out of Oblivion. In case you didn't know, Oblivion came before Skyrim. That was the...
Yes, I know, because Oblivion is 4, and Skyrim is 5.
Yeah, I'm making sure I'm just giving the backstory here, alright?
I know
Okay.
Roman numerals, Ryan.
Shut up and calm down. No, I got introduced to Oblivion from a friend of mine in middle school. He was like, "Hey, this game is sick. You should play it." I played it once, pause, and I fell in love. And I mean, like, it became the only game I'd want to play every day. Like, I'd come home and just play Oblivion for hours. And then I, like, would start a new character and do the same thing, and do the same thing. And then I started giving myself restrictions. And it's why, like, I've dumped so many hours into Skyrim. When I heard that the Oblivion remaster was coming out, like, this month, I was like, that's not true. Oh, fuck, that's true.
It was like gaming's worst kept secret.
To be fair, that was rumored for like years that it was
Yeah.
happening.
And then it actually did, and I was just like, oh god.
Yeah, and then what really set it off was a leak. I played Oblivion a couple times, and I didn't beat it, but I got pretty close, I think. But like, I preferred Fallout 3 in New Vegas. And then,
Oh.
but then Skyrim came out, and then
Do you want to know the craziest part too?
What?
The remaster includes the DLC.
No, I figured that.
Well, like, they used to, like, do it where you'd have to get the DLC separate or some shit, and I don't know, but, like, this is crazy. So I get to just go do the Shivering Isles when I feel like it. But I'm all hyped because Oblivion also has my favorite Dark Brotherhood quest ever.
Oh yeah, the one that you were talking about before, yeah.
Yeah, it's called Whodunit.
Where it's Among
It's
Us.
fucking hilarious.
It's Among Us and Cyrodiil.
Yeah. Play this, pause. They have an entire mission in this game where you basically are in a house. You're an assassin in a house full of people who think there's hidden money in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And the entire point of you being there is to kill everybody. Now, you can just be blunt and just kill everybody straight up. But you get a bonus if you do it stealthily and nobody knows you did it except for the last person. The way you do that is you, like, lure people to different, or follow somebody to a different room so you're alone, kill them, and then go back and talk to other people. And, like, you just keep talking to people. Then when you get down to the final 3, you can convince 2 people to kill each other. And it is so fun, because it's like, and obviously you want to do, like, saves in between, because you could fuck this up and, like, accidentally kill somebody for somebody else. If you can get away with it, though, it's perfect. And then the last person's like, wait a minute, if he's not the one killing everybody and it's not me, then it's you. And then, like, then you just have to
You're
kill
just
them.
like, you are an idiot.
You're like, bro,
Yeah,
I
this
murdered
long.
everybody. And then I believe that's the mission you also get, Shadowmere, I want to say? You might get Shadowmere beforehand, though. Shadowmere's the Undying Horse. In Skyrim, it could die, but you could, but it would get back up, and you could just, like, store things in its carcass.
Oh my
In
God.
Oblivion, it just physically could not die. Also, you think I'm joking when I say in its carcass. Literally, in Skyrim, you kill it, it dies. It says you can loot the body. Then after you loot the body, it just gets up. So you can just stick stuff in it.
Trying to do this without Flash is a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, I ran in circles for like 5 minutes. All right, mine on. When do you learn an electric type move? Pause, does Puzzle know an electric type move hit?
For me, it knows Spark.
What level is it?
Like 15, it knew it at 12.
Well, shit. I got mine at 12 and it did not know Spark.
Moveset sucked until Gen 5 or 6, okay? In
Gen 4.
general.
Gen 4, they started getting better.
No, like, even in, like, in Gen 4, all the movesets were still shit.
I got a Super Potion. Well, like, Minun's moveset is dog shit, plus it's also a Minun. You know, in case anyone was wondering, it is in fact a Minun. And everybody on this route feels like using status moves. Ooh, Ruby wants to learn Fake Out. Also, by the way, about that whole DoorDash thing,
Yeah.
I also totally forgot to tell my dad they were coming via DoorDash.
No.
So it's kind of my fault, but like, I think it worked out much funnier this way.
It very much is your fault in that scenario.
It's funnier this way. I thought about trying to get a Whalmer. But Pelagod is just too strong, bro. I believe Watson's team is like max is 22. I want to say. So I might try and go level mine on up just to have an extra body. Yeah. God, why is mine on so bad?
Who?
Mine on?
Oh, yeah.
Why is it such dog shit? Why did that pause talk me into this?
Because you said I'll do it if you do it, and I said bet.
And Paz took the good one.
No, they're the exact same.
No, they're not, because mine doesn't have spark and yours does.
Mine only knows Spark because I'm in Gen 6.
I'll be right back. I gotta go check Riley on the toilet again. Because the kid literally doesn't know how to stay in bed. Oh, fucker.
Probably really only have 3 trainers in this game. I remember there being more, but I might be Oras biasing myself.
I mean, Oras, he only has 3 as well.
Oh, it just feels longer because it's bullshit. And I hate the puzzle.
Slug my nuts.
Okay. I forgot that Nuzleaf gets the dark type. I may have to level combustion like 2 levels before I try again. Wow.
Wah.
Wow.
I just have to keep friggin' making sure I'm being heard.
Careful. Yeah, you know what level I got to PozKitKat pause?
What?
19. Now Meadows actually does things.
The worst part is that me and you volunteered for this one.
I mean, to be fair, I volunteered for this because Emerald is actually one of my favorite Pokemon games.
No.
You're a masochist. I enjoy this game.
What, for doing Ruby?
Yeah.
Oh, is it really that bad? We really think it's that bad?
I don't think it's that bad. I think the improvements made to Emerald, and by improvements I just mean like the little bonuses and additions they made, like fixing the regional exclusives, versions exclusives and shit, just make it better. Also, unlike you, I enjoy the Magma base.
I just hate it because I forget about it every freaking time I play Emerald.
The pause have eaten Watson yet?
No.
Good.
That's mean.
I mean, I'm on my way to try and fight Watson. Let's be honest, I'm gonna get fucking annihilated. Also, my gym has an added double battle that you guys don't have.
Oh, yeah. I do think it's funny how in Ruby and Sapphire, its big new thing was double battles, and there's like 4 of them.
They were like, we have a double battle gym. And you're like, okay, is there anything else? And they're like, nope. And you're like, alright, cool, don't care.
Holy shit!
What?
I was like, oh, an Abra, that won't be much of an issue. Secret power, fighting type, one shot my air on.
Well,
Damn. Sonic Boom, where's the joke? That is the joke. Oh, damn.
I was hoping to get some experience against that. I was like, oh, yay, easy experience. No.
I bet you thought.
What you call pause a thought? That's messed up.
I said you
I like
thought.
how- I
know,
love
it's
the
joking.
fact that she said, bitch, you thought. And you're like, don't call her a thought. And meanwhile,
know.
perfectly okay to call me a bitch.
Well, pause. I believe in calling a spade a spade.
Hey!
That's rude.
No, I was
sorry, Paz,
fucking
I
with
hope-
him by saying that
So-
that he called you a thought.
I'm sorry, Paz. I hope you weren't offended. I was just making a joke.
I'm not offended. I thought it was funny.
Hey,
And I was
Hey,
just fucking
Panda.
with you, so.
when aren't you fucking with me?
Well, you and I currently aren't fucking, so I guess right now.
Huh?
Laura's in the background. I fucking knew it.
She's not even home. She doesn't need to know.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, he's got level 24s. Let's let's reevaluate our lives. Holy god. I will say, grinding in this game is actually not as painful as it is in some others. I don't know if that's saying a lot, but like, it feels better. Because even in the ones where we get the new experience share, grinding is
Yeah.
pretty painful.
Fucking Christ.
Hmm?
The Machop literally one-shot my entire team.
For Broly's?
Yeah.
Damn. Get shit on, I guess.
It crit my combustion.
If it helps, Watson's Manectric just fucking ate me alive. And Pause is over here. Wow. Alright, pause. Yeah, I saw that. Nice to know that I'm struggling and you're struggling and Pause is not going to be. Nice work, Andy's Pause.
Oop. I mean to do that.
Wingle, you were going to be the most useless piece of dog shit in this next gym anyway, so let's just level you up. I wish I could obtain my next two Pokemon, but I need Rock Smash to do it, and I can't get Rock Smash till after I beat Watson. Because I need Torkoal from Fiery Path, and I need to get the Go Goggles to even get a Trapinch.
Damn it.
Wait, can we get the Rock Smash HM before the gym? I think we can. I know what you're thinking. That's not going to help that much, and you're right. But it's going to help enough, I think. At least for the Magneton.
I have to like legitimately grind for Broly.
I'm grinding right now for Watson, so I get it.
The bad news is like I have to use combustion because like both of my other Pokemon are weak to fighting type moves.
Does Combuskin no Peck yet?
Yeah, but Peck sucks.
Yeah, but it's like probably your best shot.
But Peck sucks. I could just use Ember and like potentially burn them.
I don't hate that unless it's against the Machop. Because Machop has guts. Next up on the grind train, Grovyle. By the way, just so you two know, I wish I was home last night.
It's fine. We have fun playing Repo.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I wish I was home last night. Like, I genuinely would have rather been home.
You could have played Repo with us.
No, I don't think I would have.
You missed out. It was fun.
Eh. My point being, Paw Patrol Live was Paw Patrol Live.
Well, yeah.
What did you think Paw Patrol Live was going to be?
Terrible. You know what Laura's only thing she could tell her mom was?
What?
Her mom goes, "How was it?" And she goes, "It was definitely a musical." That was all she could say.
Did your kids like it at least?
Oh, they were fucking flipping their shit. They were loving it. That's the point of it. It was like the kids loved it. My favorite part at one point, though, was they had like these people playing the junior patrollers, and they were supposed to be looking for a secret lair. So before the curtain unveiled the secret lair behind them, they were like looking out to the crowd. They're like, "What do you see over there?" And like the spotlight would go to a random person, and they'd go, "No, that's just a tired dad." So like they try to make it funny for the adults, but like it was fucking, ugh.
It would have been funny if it pointed on you when they said that. I'd be like, "Yeah, I am. Thanks for noticing."
Fuck.
Sableye leveling up. Sableye needs one more level, and then, or sorry, yeah, one more level, and then we're good.
You fucking kidding me?
What?
The Machop bulked up twice, so I was like, "All right, I'm switching to Ember." I burn right away, and then it just gets and then the Machop gets a crit.
I'm sorry I had the cheat code for that gym. That gym wasn't hard. This gym, on the other hand, awful. Although I think I have the strat right now of how to do this gym because he has explosion on his Voltorb. Or sorry, self-destruct. So I just lead with Sableye so he can't hurt it. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one. Although I think the more I do this, the more I'm gonna have of a strategy. Because that time I died to the Magneton, but if Sableye was alive, I wouldn't have.
This is really annoying. The worst part is I basically have to solo this gym with Combustion.
I am so fucking sick of the parafusions. I am so fucking sick of it. That's actually the worst part of this gym so far is like every Pokemon has like Static or Thunder Wave or both, and then they follow it up by using Supersonic with Magneton. And it's just actual misery. Pause also gets TM shops.
Hi, Wally.
I fucked this up. Alrighty. I am going to die now, and I deserve it, because I'm an idiot. This is also before they restricted the types that could actually get paralyzed.
Oh, damn.
There, burn Maki and I won.
What, pause?
I said, oh, damn.
Yeah, so, like, my Minun can get fucking paralyzed. Isn't that great?
No.
Isn't it fun and well-designed gameplay?
No.
Totally not crashing out over here. Because my team is already dog shit as is. It doesn't help that I'm also battling, like, my favorite gym leader from this generation, and he's the one making me angry. I am gonna heal stall this fucking Magneton.
Oh yeah, you know what's also fun, well-designed gameplay? You remember when sleep wasn't capped?
Yeah.
What?
So
What do you mean sleep wasn't capped?
Sleep turns used to not be capped at 5. Like...
Oh, I fucking got him. I fucking beat him. Oh, fuck me. Oh my god.
Like, there's literally the Slackoth just, like, yawned once, and then this, like, Zigzagoon I was fighting was asleep for, like, 10 turns.
That sounds awful.
Big Leaf's abusing broken gameplay mechanics. Alright. Moving on to my life. I also have to go put Charlotte to bed in like 2 minutes. I'm gonna have to go fuck up the wind rates in a minute.
Oh my god. This Goldeen used Supersonic once and I hit myself in confusion 3 times. I'm like, ah.
I fuck up the wind straits. Are you gonna fight the wind straits, pause?
No, I never
Why
do.
not?
Because I never do.
It's free experience.
I don't want to, though.
I mean, let's be honest, who really wants to? I agonized over the decision. I'm gonna make this little girl cry back to her grandma. Oh, I'm an idiot. Fuck me. Guys, I'm dumb.
Why?
What'd you do?
And I accidentally hit B.
Oof. Oof.
It's fine. It'll level next level. It'll evolve next
I know, it just sucks. I was waiting for it to be Pelagod and I hit the wrong button. Alright, off to my next team member. I can actually get the next two like pretty quickly in succession. It's 9 p.m. Alright, I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, I forgot the physical special split isn't a thing. So split is physical. Swift is physical in this game. So I have nature power on Nuzleaf, and in buildings it uses Swift. I don't even know. I need to find a water type. I wanted to use Skarmory. And then a Ghastly or Haunter at some point.
Can Volbeat learn Rock Punch?
I have no idea.
No, I'm not saving the webpage. I'm not gonna bend. It cannot learn Rock Smash.
Just like, how long do I have to wait to get a Ghastly in this game? The good thing about having a Nuzleaf with Bullet Seed in this game, Pause, you know who's not going to be a problem ever? Mace Starter.
Yeah.
I wish my luck wasn't so shit that I keep getting Bullet Seed hitting twice and that's it. God, I think I should look up what Watson's levels are, because I feel like I'm under-leveled right now, like really bad. I think May's starter is 18 in this trainer fight in this game, but like, oh my fucking Christ. Slackoff is so like horribly terrible. And it's not even like it's slacking where like its stats make up for the fact that it only moves every other turn. It's just fucking horrible.
Yeah.
18. Okay, so I don't have to deal with this much longer. Only for 6 more levels.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I've been switch training to Slackoff most of the time. Pause.
Oh no.
I mean, you know what Slackoff is good for? Using Yawn and then getting the fuck out. Yes, I will get rid of growth because growth literally does nothing for me. Going back and go in the new role. Okay.
Pause is where I need to be. I love getting all the way back up here for Riley to call me right back downstairs.
Really?
I literally sat down and she started saying something to me. I wish I was kidding.
You should be asleep.
I'll be right back.
The best part is with Slackoff is if you hit run and you can't escape because the speed is terrible, it still slacks off the next turn.
Jesus Christ.
Which is fucking ridiculous and bullshit. Because it even use a move.
Oz, is that really what you say when you're happy?
Yay!
What?
What are you going to say when we're done streaming?
Aw.
Really? Because it means you get to go play 100 line?
If it actually unlocks.
You said it unlocks at 9, right?
It should, but when I opened it at 9, it didn't.
Ooh. Well, lucky me, I get to go play
It says
Oblivion
game plan.
regardless.
It's telling me on Steam the game plans to unlock in approximately 2 hours.
Fuck! It opens at 11?
Well, Pause, I guess you really are staying up till midnight.
Well, I was gonna do that to pre-order the Switch 2 anyways.
There it is. What do I name this fucking thing?
Ryan, I regret listening to you right now. I just wanted to make sure you're aware.
Which part?
Slack off.
Why is it bad?
Yeah, no shit, it's bad.
You ditch it.
I mean, it's gonna be good in like 6 levels when it's 18 and it turns into a Vigoroth and it's a monster.
And then it's gonna be awful when it's a slacking.
I mean, probably not, because it's just gonna be so fucking powerful that it's not gonna matter. It only moves every other turn.
I now have Quincy. Quincy the Torkoal.
But no, I said I would stick with it, so I'm sticking with it.
My last Pokemon I can't get until I'm in the desert, so... I again, you know, you're using that, I'm using a Torkoal, alright? That's all I'm gonna keep saying.
Yeah,
in case you were wondering, Torkoal, pretty poopy.
Yeah, I mean, at least Slack Off will eventually be good.
Yeah, like, Torkoal might get some use for me, but like, it's a fucking Torkoal. Like, it's about to lose to fucking grass types.
I don't
Pelagod?
I don't think I can get another Pokemon for like a while still.
My problem is all of my Pokemon are front-loaded. Like, I'm getting them all right now, and up to the desert, so like right after Flannery, I think. You get the Go-Goggles after Flannery, right?
I think so.
Do you remember, Pause?
No, after Flannery, you fight your dad. And then
Then
after
you get
your
the overall?
dad, you get it.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not going to be able to get Trapinch till then.
Oh, wait, no, you mean the goggles? No, that's after Flannery.
Yeah, but still, I have to wait till after Flannery to get the goggles. Which means I'm not going to get my last Pokemon till then. But I have the other 5.
I can't get my last Pokemon till Mount Pyre.
I mean, at least you're using good Pokemon. And Figleaf just has to get Hyper Beam and he's set.
Literally, okay, so I cannot use Gengar. What the fuck is gonna be my 6th Pokemon then?
You already have a water type, or I'd tell you to use Whelmer. Fuck, I meant to switch.
Yo, we're just gonna go based on vibes. We're gonna vibes.
You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna find a shiny, and that's gonna be your 6th.
Well, I might just pick up a random Pokemon at some point. Just be like, yeah,
Right.
you.
Right, Pause? He's gonna get a shiny.
Yes.
I mean, me with my shit luck's gonna get a shiny? Yeah, I don't know what world you're living in.
The one where I do intense amounts of drugs.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Bro, I can't seem to get my Pokemon to stay alive, the ones I'm training. By the way, do you have a dock at home?
Like
What?
a docking station?
Yeah.
No, I just work off my laptop. No.
I invested in one.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a bad idea because I don't know how long this work from home thing's going to be, but fuck it. So I invested in a docking station so I could use 3 monitors with it.
Wait, did they tell you it was gonna be temporary?
No, I'm saying, like, say I do the job and I don't actually like working from home. Because the number one thing they told me is, like, the working from home bit is totally optional. Like, if I don't like it, I can just go full-time in office.
I would want to go full time the other way. I can't imagine going back to working in an office after working from home for so long.
Like, I'm not saying that, like, it's going to be like that, but they gave me the option where I could.
That's nice.
And I don't know. I've never done it before. You know, Friday is going to be my first real experience with it. We'll see.
Yeah.
But I bought the docking station because my biggest thing is if I'm going to do it, I need to be able to, like, basically be as if I was working in the office, or else it's not going to work for me. And in office, I have 3 monitors.
You do definitely have to have a little self-control. Not just, like, walk away from your computer and go do house shit all the time.
Go to sleep, Riley. Bedtime. And if I had this opportunity when I was younger, I don't think I would have been good at it. I think I can handle it now.
Yeah.
Especially because, like, I've already made it clear to Laura, like, I might be home, but I am not available for anything. Do not call for me unless it's an emergency.
Yeah. Like, my role, I have some time that I can walk away, but, like, I also have, like, some like actual work I need to get done too, so I don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
A lot of my job is, like, monitoring my agents and, like, making sure that they're doing their jobs.
And if they don't, you get to deal out the hammer.
Well, I get to just tell my boss basically. I don't get to be the one that does the hammer.
I don't think you'd like to be the person who puts out the hammer. Is that the phrasing? I think I used the wrong phrasing.
He gives them the hammer.
No.
Yeah, I'm nicer than a lot of people. I was the one who used to investigate when agents were stealing from us when I worked at the vault.
When you worked at the what?
When I worked at a Dunbar.
They made you be the nice guy?
Oh, no. No. I had to help my boss investigate. A lot of my job before I left was I didn't do a lot of the actual, like, the grunt work anymore. I did reports and research was a lot of my job. So, like, if, like, oh, these ATMs that have been done by this agent consistently have shortages, so, like, look at their camera and, like, tell me if you see anything sketchy, sort of deals.
That job just sounds easy.
It wasn't, but, like, it was just like I had a list of reports I had to do every day and things.
And I'm not saying that to, like, discredit your old job. I'm just saying, like, it sounds in theory very easy.
It sounds easy, but it got to the point where I was doing, like, I was working, like, 10-hour days. Almost there. A lot. I get there for 8 and I wouldn't leave until 6 a lot of the time.
How late are we going, by the way?
We can stop pretty soon. But then, like, the last, like, 2 months I was there, my boss is like, well, technically this is still a part-time position, so you need to make sure you're only doing 40 hours a week. And at that point I was like, you know what? Like, I've broken my back for this place for, like, 5 years, and now you're telling me, oh, technically your role is still part-time, so you need to not be taking any overtime anymore. And I'm just like, fuck that, I'm out.
It was a part-time position on top of it?
They were telling me it was a part.
They made you get 40 hours a week is bullshit.
Yeah. Well, because I would consistently do 40 to 60. I would consistently do 50 to 60 hours a week. Because I was my boss's second in command, so there was a lot of things that needed to get done. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I actually swung by my my old work today. Because remember I told you my boss is leaving, like my old boss is leaving?
Yeah.
I was invited to be a part of her going away party,
Yeah.
but basically I was invited when knowing that I couldn't be there.
Yeah.
So I instead just decided to get her a little something myself, and she was like, "Here, you know, this is a thank you for all you've done to help me out and like all you've taught me." I basically just swung by, gave her a fucking jelly donut and
Yeah.
a bottle of wine, and she was over the fucking moon.
Yeah.
It cost me all of $10, and I let her day out because I brought my kids inside. That lady loves children.
Oh yeah, I have to do this gym first before I can do anything else, I think.
Where the fuck are you?
I'm going to Meteor Falls.
Oh, me too. Okay. I was like, did you go somewhere else that I don't know about? My way to grind up my my Torkoal, by the way, is spam body slam on water types.
Funny.
The worst part is it's been working. Now I'm off to Mount Jimmy. Oh yeah, that's the one thing that I haven't figured out yet, by the way,
What?
What?
is how with my work desk I'm going to get my Xbox over here. I believe I can stick my keyboard in my drawer. Not 100% on that. It's a wireless keyboard, so I can probably just shove it in the drawer. I remember one other thing I'm going to be jealous of Pause of for playing ORS right now.
What?
But
Quality of life fast travels.
Yeah, no shit.
You don't know how lucky you are, Pause.
hee.
I'm
That
just...
being said, I just made it up to Mount Jimmy, so...
Oh, fuck. It's the second time I've done that tonight.
Hmm?
When I went to go hit reset, I shut down instead of reset. Yes, B. Hi, I see you.
The funniest part is I could probably sweep Maxi's entire team with Pelagod right now. But I'm still trying to get Quincy levels. You're in for a world of hurt. I did it. I swept Maxie's team with Polygon.
Yay!
Well, I switched out literally pause just so I put Torkoal in just to get a little bit of experience, and then Torkoal got like a little shreked by Mighty Anna because its attack got lowered. And I went, all right, now we switch.
Calm the fuck on.
Well,
What is my luck with these bullet seeds? Like, constantly 2.
I feel that actually. I just had 2 in a row that were 2.
I had 6 in a row that were 2.
That one was a 5-er.
Fuck. Alright, well, combustion was too low to survive a shockwave, so...
I've almost hit my goal for tonight, so that's pretty good. In case you were wondering, goal for tonight was 4 badges.
Alright, well, he just woke up and blew up, so...
Also, I love how this game, like, it took the idea of, like, calling in Gen 2 and said, hey, you know how in Gen 2 you could deny taking people's phone numbers? Not anymore. You just get them.
I'm so glad that's not in the remake.
Alright, well, Magneton used Sonic Boom twice and I won, so, yeah.
Sonic Boom, where's the joke? That is the joke. Oh, dang.
Yeah, Shockwave, a very bad electric type move.
I taught it to my my Minun immediately.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, when you have nothing, it's better than nothing. That's about all the good things I can say about Shockwave. Are Ash and Sparrow streaming again today? They are.
Yes.
Alright, well, that's happening again then, I guess.
They attempt to avoid using the word.
I already know where I'm rating to.
My precision mods are slotted straight into the nervous system.
A streamer I like was playing fucking Oblivion.
Electricity.
Yeah.
So you had to do the opposite.
Well,
exactly.
well, alright, well, we'll see you tomorrow for Monster
could use to communicate with organic flesh.
Yeah.
Where'd that
Totally.
breakdown
Who's
come from?
playing it? Is all of us or one of us?
Hardly.
I don't know.
He led the team to build in motor
I guess
neurons in this analogy.
Well, because, like,
These
realistically, we could either do it where we all play our own
across the chest.
games and just, like, join the same game,
Syn-
or one of us does it and we do it like
Synaptic.
you used to with the other
Sorry,
ones.
synthetic.
That's why I'm like, we have choices.
Sorry, the synthetic analog serotonin.
I'm telling you, this is a hard game to do.
I'm gonna finish this battle and then I am
It's
good to
actually an
go.
old brain shot from the VP of Android Futures.
Oh, you
Young.
can figure it out. I don't know. We'll figure. I'll probably. I
Did
don't
you
know.
even mention it, Dr.
I'll
Young?
figure it out. Anyway, have a good night. See you guys
impressive.
later. Bye.
Night.
One hell of a biochemist.